Good day and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Start a little intro video here before we actually get into today's video. We got ourselves a nice little load going out here already. We actually lucked out here. We had a logging block that was close to the one where we were just working on all those piles. This thing, look at the piles, they are a little bit sad. Not too much crap on these things. Took a look around a few of them. This is a big logging block and they're all just, I'm just going to turn you guys around and kind of show you guys here. I'm zooming in. So as you guys can see, it is just mostly just brush in there. Couple poplars and just little twigs. Like there's one log right there that would be okay for grabbing, but otherwise it's not even really worth digging into to get the odd little guy out of there. And the majority of these piles on this block are like this. But we did manage to get a very nice load out of here today. All because our buddy, I'm not going to name any names, but our one buddy at this logging company, he decided to leave us, well, as you guys see, a very nice deck of wood. All nice dry stuff. There is a couple little bit of green stuff in here, but even like this guy's green, you can just kind of tell with the way it barks off, but it splits up still pretty decently. And we're just going to use most of the green stuff for boiler wood just because it's getting sold next year. But this is a beautiful deck that he let us go on to. And every now and then, if you kind of stay out of their hair, this is what they leave you. So we got a couple loads just out of here before we get back to pulling brush out of those piles again. Although we still got quite a bit of those brush piles we still got to get burned through. But today's video is sponsored by Hisea. This is their rubber boots that they sent me, guys. They are great boots. I still got the tag on them. These guys, they're dry. They keep you warm. These guys especially will keep you dry just because they are a rubber boot and they got a good material on them. They are steel-toed. No triangle on these guys just yet. They are only available to people in the States, unfortunately. Possibly down the road in the future, they might open up to Canada and a bit more open up for the shipping. But we're going to have a link in the description for anyone in the States, at least, that want to order up some of these boots. We got a 15% discount. The discount code is Armands. We're going to put all the link in the description area to all the stuff here, all these goodies. But good little pair of boots. I've worn these guys around the yard a few times. Well, more than a few times. They're more of a slip-on boot just to go out and grab firewood in the evening times. But out here on the log piles are not the best. They're going to be better for kind of outdoor fishing and stuff like that when you gotta get into the soupier stuff. And pretty good for the yard, especially when springtime comes and we get all that mud. But I'd like to say thanks again to Hisea for sending us out these boots. These guys are going to be great for us, me in the yard there. Lance there still using up his boots. It's probably been close to a month now since he's got them, and he's been wearing them pretty good. So, 1 month review on your boots here before we get into today's video.
So far so good. The bottom little trim here, yeah, and to see how it gets wet like every boot. A little bit of tear right at the very back here, but I've taken some pretty big logs to the back of the heel, so having a rip like that, get a little.
All right, so just a little bit in there, not
yeah,
bad.
Little shoe goo will fix that. I'm surprised the fronts haven't gotten it because, like, kicking stuff, usually it's the front that gives, not the back, so that's kind of cool.
Stitching all holding up?
Yeah, it's holding up really well.
How about those insoles? What did you first think about the insoles?
The insoles, I still have them in here, and it feels like it's forcing my foot this way.
They're a little different?
Yeah, they're a little off angle for my type of foot, but so far so good.
Keeping dry?
Very dry, compared to some of the other boots I've had.
And technically with that back heel, if it does rip off, they do got the lifetime warranty, well, 100-year warranty on them.
Yeah.
So we're technically good there in that aspect. You might be able to probably claim that warranty on that. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, final review?
Very good. Plus.
Out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd say 8.
A good 8?
Yeah, definitely an 8.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
And for here, this place kind of just chews up the fucking boots pretty bad. I get my boots just from Mark's there. They're roughly between $300 to $400, and I go through one of these pair a year if I'm lucky. And well, got these a little over a year ago. We got a tear in there. My tread is almost gone on the bottom. This side, it's already pulling up on this and right there. So even when you buy kind of these more pricier boots, and this is, we got the triangle. These more expensive boots, no matter what you do, when you kind of get out into this terrain, it's gonna beat the shit up here on your boots there. And for those guys to get through a month and still be pretty good, especially with the lacing all holding up or the stitching, they seem to be they kind of pass the, I don't know, the outdoor test here. But
the Canadian wilderness test.
Yeah. And when they do break down, well, they got that warranty on them, of course. And well, we'll see how they go still. We'll keep you guys updated though on the kind of the boot review. Thanks again, Hiseas. But now that we're done with this nice pile, let's get into some ugly stuff. Catch you guys later.